Found what I've been looking for. Alright, ABS axles out of a Explorer. Time to get these things apart. Made sure these weren't rusted on, broke them loose both sides. Gotta bust them out now. We are back in the garage. I have my axles here. That was an actual struggle bus in the junkyard. I didn't bring the right tools. I didn't have a 24. I looked up the wrong year. I only had a 22 and a 21. Had to borrow tools. Had to get a hammer. Forgot a freaking hammer, of course, to hammer it out of the knuckle. So I ended up using a straight axle. It was laying out of the ground, and I used it and just hammered it out. But yeah, struggle bus. That's why there's no video of that. I was really aggravated. Now just kind of testing how to get these ABS rings off, and this is working fairly decent. I don't know if my air has enough power to get that off of there. It's kind of stuck. I might just cut it off. But we have all the axle kit stuff here. We're going to swap them out, pluck them into one of the axles on the ground, and then start getting everything fitted in here. Well, I'll have to press the ends out of the hubs, the bearings, and get those worked on. But I do have a press over in the back of the shop, so that shouldn't be an issue. I say that it's probably going to be an issue. But with the Ronin kit, when I opened everything, this is the Ronin 8.8 Grande kit. And yeah, we have grease in each box. We have the correct Explorer 8.8 style CV boots for it, already made. No adapters needed. A new clip for the end of the shaft to go in for the triple joint that's inside of here. Yeah, I'm ready to start getting this thing rocking and rolling. See if I can get this thing moving under its own power. That would be a feat. So let's get to it. Got to get the ABS ring off. If this doesn't work, I'll let you know. I might have to cut it with the die grinder possibly, and then get it off there. So we'll figure it out. So the new ABS tone rings can get pressed onto the end here for the ABS sensors to read properly where they're sitting on the hubs. Let's get to it. Cutoff tool for the win. So I just went down until it I guess just popped on itself, popped off. Just went down right in the center, little by little. Didn't try to ride the edges of it at all. And once I got down to a certain point with a little bit of pressure of the jaw puller, it just popped and came right off. It did nick. I mean, it scared the heck out of me, so I did nick it just a hair. But the trim ring here, or the new ABS tone ring, is super tight. That's going to get pressed on, so that little mark is not going to do a thing. I probably need to clean this up before I press this on. And yeah, one done. I'm probably going to do this one since I have the tool out, and then I'm going to start cutting the clamps for the CV boots and get them apart. Second ABS ring off. Even easier. I mean, less than a minute and a half. A little bit of pressure with the triple clamp. Cut a little groove in it till it just pops. Done. Easy peasy. And I'll probably clean these up later on because there's going to be a lot of cleaning involved. So next step, this can go away. Thank you, Harbor Freight. Not sponsored. Nothing sponsored. I'm too little of a channel. So yeah, let's cut some of these clamps and get these boots apart. This is going to be the smelly part. Probably need some gloves. Very short work with the die grinder. A couple cuts on each one. They pop right off. Let's take it apart. Now keep in mind, I've never done this to an axle before. So this is not a how-to. This is just my experience. So hopefully it's a how-to. But this is me and my first time, so let's enjoy. Okay, so first part of the time lapse, I did have to stop and figure out how the heck to get this outer part off of here. So really, there is a snap ring at the very end. You can hardly see it hanging down right here. So inner slides right out, no problem whatsoever. Outer, I had to come over here and put it in the vise. So the shaft was in the vise, and I had the inner right here. Put the piece of wood on it, hit it like 3 times, came off. So once I figured it out, that was a real-time time lapse for the second one. Cutting, dismantling, all that. Hammers right off, just fine. Now I have to clean all of these up, and there's a C-clip on the inside of where this is, and I have to take that C-clip off, push it down inside of there, get the other C-clip that's on the end off, and pull it off. Have to do that to both of these axles, and I think I'm out of brake cleaner. That means I have to go to the store. That's unfortunate. Town's 25 minutes away. Well, so goes that for doing it in one run. I'm gonna have to go get some brake cleaner, then I'll be back. So I tried the old brake clean method. Already killed that can for the most part. Made a freaking mess. Then I remembered, oh yeah, you bought a parts washer. Why didn't you use the parts washer? So I did. Everything is looking brand new. So I'll just have to dry these out. Bearings are all nice. Everything spins nice and free. Checked all of them. I still have to get the C-clips off, but guess what? Everything's clean. So I'm gonna dry these out and work on getting the C-clips and the bearings off the axle, and put them on these axles over here. So the little C-clip that goes in the groove here, no problem whatsoever with my transmission pliers that I got. So just to give you an idea, these are some Blue Point pliers. I don't know the part number. I'll see if I can read it real quick. Oh, PR15s. Okay, it's right there. So PR15 snap ring pliers. First try, both of them, easy as can be. And then the 3-jaw puller, bound up and cross-threaded. How does that even happen? So thanks Hobo Freight. I'm gonna have to swap that out tomorrow. Good thing I just bought it last week. And I'm gonna stand still. Yay. All right, till the next day. So before I called it quits, I remembered there were some snap rings here at the ends where it goes to the outers. Yes, the outers, because the outer is the one I had to hammer off. So it just goes in there and snaps in past the grooves that are inside of there. So took them off with some picks and got them installed. Oh, wrong side. Here we go. Got them installed here. So the one with the full splines is the outer that takes these little circlips. The inners are the ones that are going to take the snap rings that I took off here, which I still need to get these off when I go tomorrow. So I slid the boots on. You have the short gap here, long gap up here, of course, long boot, short boot. Got those ready to go. Axle spacers ready to go. And I'm thinking I might need to press these ABS rings on first, because it is in a very good position to just press it on at the moment. So I might dry these off, press on the tone rings on both of these. Tomorrow when I get those swapped over, we are in full reassembly of the axles. And then I can put them into whichever 8.8 that I want. Which, what do y'all think in the comments? Let me know. I believe, yep, this one's a 355 and that's a 383. So what do you think I should go to? Long gears, short gears, 6-speed, 4-speed automatic, manual, long gears, short gears. Let me know. We'll figure it out. And I'll, I guess, start mounting everything. So we'll go from there. Oh, come on, GoPro, come back on. Thank you. So we'll start mounting everything. I think for this one, I might just cut the ears off here, weld a plate across the back, and use the bolts that are on the housings, drill some holes, and just bolt it up here. I'll need the axles in first. I guess I'll have to put the hubs in too, and then see where it lands centered, and then drill some holes and bolt it up there. It's kind of my plan. I'll do the next subframe I do. Probably I'll buy the actual mounting kit for it, but this will just be to get the car on the road. Got the handy dandy press out, and this is the configuration I had it in. Just put some extra aluminum there. I have not looked at this yet. See how it turned out. So, I mean, that rubber seal really doesn't do anything, but it is flush. Heck yeah, ABS tone ring installed. Might as well do the next one. Alright YouTube, I'm gonna upload this video because I know you guys have been waiting patiently. I'm sorry. I will do better. I'm trying. But both the rings are on. I'm gonna let those dry out so I can hammer them onto the ends over the circlips over here and put some grease in it. Put the boots on this side. Then we're just down to the other ones that are on there, which I'll need these swapped over first. So, all right, part 1 is done. Catch you guys on part 2. Thanks for watching, guys.